Southampton won, Arsenal nil. Yes, people, iFootball, and Arsenal have lost their third Premier League match in a row, and I'm disappointed. I'm angry and disappointed because at the end of the day, these were the games we were meant to win. Crystal Palace, Brighton, Southampton. You're meant to win these games, so you make Chelsea, United, and West Ham after games where you can afford to drop some points. Now those three games are must-win games. We've lost the three games we're expected to win, and now we have to win. We have to win the games we're expected to lose. Honestly, it's disappointing from the get-go from Arsenal. Just couldn't really get started by any means. The stats are split screen me. You'd think that Arsenal dominated this game. And yeah, for the most part we did. We had more of the ball, possession, 76% dominated the ball. But there was nothing really clear-cut. I can think of one chance in the first half where it was on a plate for Saka and Fraser Forster made absolutely superhero recovery to make a save there. But even that was off a mistake by Kyle Walker-Peters giving the ball to Nketiah. There was nothing that we actually made ourselves in this football match. Nothing I can think where I go, wow, what a piece of play by Odegaard. What a piece of play by Saka, for example, to split open the defence. The only chances we had were from mistakes or from long shots. And that's really disappointing to see. You couple that with the fact that we've scored one goal now in our last three Premier League games. We're not playing Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. We're playing Crystal Palace, Brighton and Southampton. And we've scored one goal in those three games. It's just alarming the fact that we needed the strike in January. Every Arsenal fan knew we need to sign the strike in January. The board refused to do so. We let go of one of our only strikers in Aubameyang. Lacazette wasn't firing, and we got what was coming for us. Because make no mistake about it, I honestly think if we had Son or Kane up front, like someone of that ilk, that assassin type nature up front, we would have won this game, and we probably maybe even would have beat Brighton as well. We don't have anyone that can bail us out in this football team, man. No one in Arsenal can bail you out on a bad game. The only way Arsenal win is if the whole team plays well. I rarely see Arsenal win nowadays where they don't play well. They can't grind out victories, man. They don't have that one player in that team when everything's going to pot, everything's just not going well whatsoever. They can just rise up and just win the game for you. Just don't have that player in that football team like Alexis Sanchez was for Arsenal back in the day. Don't have that player whatsoever, and it's poor because if you're going to challenge for top four, and if you're going to challenge for the title, you need a player like that. You need that player that, no matter what's going wrong, the whole team's playing bad, can't get things going, no cohesion, no chemistry. They'll just pick up the ball, say, give me the ball and I'll make something happen. And Arsenal do not have that whatsoever in that team. Saka's not quite there yet. Maybe he will be in a few years' time. Odegaard's a player that relies on other players to get his game going. Eddie Nketiah was just Casper the Ghost today. Literally anonymous up front. Martinelli's maybe, but even he's a bit young now. We need that established striker that can just bail you out. When everything's going wrong, he can just get the ball and just make something out of nothing. And we don't possess that type of player, and it's going to bite us in the butt because we didn't sign him. Look, we were looking at Vlahovic all January. We didn't make the signing happen. Honestly, if we had Vlahovic, we'd be secure top four right now. Honestly, because this brother does not miss the chances that Eddie Nketiah is missing or that some of the Arsenal players are missing. We just need someone to gobble up those chances, man, and we don't have it. It's going to cost us because our fixture list is not easy by any means. And if you're dropping points to Crystal Palace, Brighton and Southampton, what makes me think we're going to beat Chelsea on Wednesday? Because now the Chelsea game becomes a must-win game. You do not want Chelsea away to be a must-win game. You want Southampton away to be a must-win game. It was a must-win game and we lost. Chelsea away, must-win game. If we lose that, it's 4 losses in a row in the Premier League. I cannot remember the last time Arsenal lost 4 games in a row in the Premier League. Let alone not win 4 games in a row, as in not pick up a win in 4 wins. Lost all 4 games, 0 out of 12 points. Because I fully expect us to lose to Chelsea on Wednesday. I cannot see us beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. I know we've got a decent record in recent times, but honestly, the way we're playing, Chelsea walloped this team 6-0 last week, and we can't even score a goal. It says it all really. Chelsea, they're going to come for a comeback after they got knocked out of the Champions League. They very much well could be knocked out of the FA Cup as well, come the time we play them on Wednesday. They're going to come looking for 3 points, and we can't just lie down and die for them. We need the 3 points ourselves. Then we've got Man United on Saturday. Man United just beat Norwich today, I believe, so they're going to have their tails up, seeing Arsenal and Spurs lose. This top 4 race is like, who wants it, man? No team wants top 4. Like, it's going to be a case of who loses the least amount of games at this stage, not even who wants to win the most. It's just who can not lose. That's who's going to get top 4, because all the teams, none of them want it. Arsenal, we've had 3 chances now. Crystal Palace, Brighton and Southampton, and none of them we could take advantage of. None of them. Tottenham, they lost today to Brighton at home. I would have expected them to win that football match. Oh my days, it's just poor by all accounts. I can't think of a worse way to lose a football match. I'm gonna get into player ratings now. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale. I'll give him a 5. Didn't do much. I mean, to be honest, I think he probably could have done better with the goal. It came off his hand, but it was a tough effort. Other than that, he didn't really have much to do, to be honest. Right back Cedric, honestly, awful performance from him as well. His free kicks and corners, terrible. Terrible. I mean, from a dead ball set piece, you need delivery, man. Horrible from him. I'll give him a 3. Ben White next to him was alright. I'll give him a 4. Defensive wise, I think he could have done better on the goal. Definitely could have done better on the goal. But in terms of his passing, I mean, he was keeping the ball moving. But at the end of the day, you didn't do your job, which was to defend. So I'll give him a 4 as well. Gabriel next to him, 4. Poor as well. The whole back line's poor. Since Gabriel got his haircut, he's been horrible. Nuno Tavares, I thought he was alright. I'll give him a 5. Look, he was running forward, making things happen. Couldn't quite have any cutting edge. And you could tell he's a left back because he lost composure up the pitch. But other than that, look, he tried. He weren't the worst player by any means. Lokongren in the middle, I'll give him 4. Xhaka next to him also gets a 4. Them two are just a pack of polos. Had no transition in our game from defence to attack. Absolutely nothing from them. Moving up the pitch, this is where it went a bit pear-shaped. Saka right wing, nothing all game. 3 out of 10. One of his worst performances at Arsenal. Missed a golden chance in the first half. Absolutely on a plate from him, on a platter, knife and fork, everything. Ødegaard, nothing as well from him. I'll give him a 4. Literally barely did anything with the football. Martinelli, one of his worst games as well. I'll give him a 3 out of 10. And then Eddie Nketiah up front gets a 2. Honestly, an all-round horrible performance from Arsenal. We go to play Chelsea on Wednesday and I'm not confident whatsoever because we need 3 points. As always, if you guys enjoy football reactions, please make sure to subscribe on my road to 700 and drop a like down below so the video gets out to more people. I've been White Football and I'll catch you guys in the next video.